Hi, I'm Amanda and I'm a behavioural scientist. I'm also a Professor of Leadership at Holt International Business School. That means that I teach leadership and other business skills to adults around the world. This course will help you develop the skills that you need to be a good supervisor. In this leadership lesson, we're going to focus on how to give effective feedback. Feedback is information that you give to a worker based on direct observation of that worker's behaviour. The objective of feedback is to help the worker to be more successful in his or her job. That means, for example, to stop unsafe or ineffective behaviour and to encourage both safe and effective behaviour. Let's look at an example of effective feedback. Today, Sifu is supervising a team of people working with chainsaws. He notices that 2 of the workers do not seem to be complying with all the safety guidelines. He can see that 2 workers are standing close together in an area where falling branches could land on them. He also notices that neither worker is wearing ear protectors. As supervisor, Sifu needs to give feedback that will help these workers stop unsafe behaviour and replace it with safe behaviour. First, he asks the workers to stop work and step away from the dangerous area. Next, he tells the workers that he wants them to do a very good job today, but he also wants them to be careful about safety. He explains that before they start work again, they should put on ear protectors. They should also pause before starting the chainsaws to assess where they can stand away from the risk of the falling branches. Finally, he asks them if this makes sense to them and if they have any questions. Okay, so let's recap everything that we've covered so far. Effective feedback is information based on direct observation of a worker's behaviour. The objective is to stop unsafe or ineffective behaviour and replace it with safe and effective behaviour. The information is shared directly with the worker involved as soon as possible. It's also important to check that the worker understands that information. So let's do an exercise to practice. In this exercise, you will practice giving effective feedback. For trainers only. The objective of this exercise is to practice giving effective feedback in a role-play setting. This is a role-play exercise. Physical practice of giving feedback in the classroom can build confidence, encouraging this behaviour to occur in the field. To execute this exercise, ask the group to name all the safety behaviours associated with their current tasks at work. List these on the whiteboard or a flip chart. Now ask 3 volunteers to play the workers and 1 volunteer to be the supervisor. The 3 volunteers should role-play workers who are not following the safety guidelines. They can do this with humour if they wish. The supervisor's role is to practice stopping each person and giving him or her some effective feedback. Repeat the exercise so that several participants have the opportunity to practice giving effective feedback.